now that you know that there's no chance of us ever fucking, you're gonna be like that. You're gonna be a weirdo. Okay, weirdo. Okay, be weird then. Freaking weirdo. This is why I don't like men.
For those of you who have not seen her video, she works with this guy. He thinks she's attractive. He tried to shoot his shot. She said she wasn't interested. So the next time they came to work, he didn't say shit to her. He just left her alone. That's it. That's the story. That's why she's calling men weird. I swear to God, that's the story right there. Whenever I'm not interested in somebody and I find them unattractive, I'm happy when they leave me alone. Why are you sitting in your car making a video about it? Like, were you interested in the man or not? Like, this shit is bananas. So men are weird when they leave you alone after you have expressed that you're not interested in them. Crazy times we live in. Crazy fucking time. Can you imagine somebody you're not interested in leaving you alone and then you're getting mad about it? Crazy.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very, very dearly. Oh man, oh man, oh man. These women, these Western women, they have lost their damn mind. Oh my gosh. See, this within itself is a perfect example. A perfect example of the mental capacity or lack thereof of some of these Western women today. And we don't actually ask the necessary questions in society. Quick break, guys. I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide to become a passport bro and sustain your lifestyle overseas. How to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. Today on the mental stability, the mental wellness behind a lot of these Western so-called strong and independent, so-called I don't need no man's, so-called I can do it all by myself, so-called sisterhood of struggle. These women themselves that are losing their minds more and more each day, every day, when they ain't getting no play. And they're just absolutely confused, frustrated, and stressed within themselves, which is the very reason why they're operating and behaving in this manner, which that within itself makes absolutely no sense, no rationality, no logic whatsoever. And they believe that this actually makes sense. And that within itself makes it even crazier than what we even think. A lot of these Western women themselves have the same mentality of this woman here in this video that literally rejected a man that approached her, that she works with. And the man literally obliged. Like, she said, I'm not interested, and he left her alone. I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to do when someone is not interested in you? If you're interested in someone, but they're not interested in you, doesn't it make sense for you to just leave them alone? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? And that's exactly what he did. But yet, this woman is angry, throwing a fit, complaining, whining, crying that, oh, this man left her alone and actually listened to her wishes, actually obliged when she said, oh, I'm not interested. She's upset that he actually left her alone. She's upset that he listened to her. She's upset that he had respect enough to, understand her wishes and do exactly as that. Leave her alone. And now she's mad about that. She's upset. For some reason, she feels as if maybe he was supposed to chase her or not listen to her and continue to pursue, even though she literally said, I'm not interested. Like, what would be the other option that would make sense? Or is there no other option that makes sense? And if that's the case, what is this woman mad about? Or maybe it's just the simple fact that she just flat out just crazy. Like, she just cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. She just bonkers. And it's interesting because there are certain women that actually believe things like this, operate like this, think like this. And they actually think that makes sense. For you to tell someone I'm not interested and then expect them to continue to pursue you, it's like, why do you think that that's normal? Why do you think that that's the appropriate thing to do? If someone told you I'm not interested, would you continue to pursue them? Because a lot of these women themselves don't even approach at all. For you to even expect them to go up to a man and say, hi, hello there, sir. How are you? It's like you're pulling teeth. You asking them to jump over mountains while doing backflips backwards and speaking Spanish while blindfolded. It's like you asking them to be an astronaut, a mechanic, a carpenter, and a construction worker all at the same time. In other words, it's never going to happen. And if a man does the exact same thing, they're acting like it's a problem. It's because these women are utterly confused. They're mentally not well. Their mental capacity, the mental status of their mind, the status of their mind, the status of their mental is just not in a good state. And the more that they profess these types of ideas and thinkings online, on social media, the more these types of ideas and thought patterns and thinkings spread. And other women are going to be influenced by this type of thought processing, these types of thinkings, these types of ideas. And what do you think is going to happen to these other women? Because women listen to other women. Women follow other women. They're not listening to men. We already know that. They're damn sure not following the men. So who are they following? Aren't they following other women? When women make these videos online, who are they speaking to? Aren't they speaking to women? Aren't there other women that are listening, that are following, that are watching, that are being influenced, that are influencing? Isn't that what we see? Isn't that what it is? So what do you think those women are going to do after seeing this type of message and this type of thought process? Don't you think they're going to be influenced by this thought process to a certain degree? Yeah, not all women, but a certain amount of them. And where do you think that that's going to lead up to? And how is that going to affect the dating market, society in general? Is it going to end up in a good result for society or a bad result for society? Like, this is an issue that is growing, and there's a lot of people that like to ignore or just overlook this very real issue, which I even think is a phenomenon. These women, a lot of these women are not mentally well. And men are more at risk than ever before because you're dealing with people that are just not mentally stable. And you are at risk. Your resources are at risk. Your life is at risk. Your safety is at risk if you interact with these kind of people. And you just have to really think about who you're dealing with, and it's getting to a certain level where you really have to like watch your back almost. Even just being a man in the dating market today, is almost like you have to look over your shoulder, because even the very people that you want to interact with or communicate with or have some type of relation with are the very people that can basically, you know, end it all for you, or lead you to a path of destruction, financially, emotionally, socially, psychologically, physically. And it's no wonder why there's so many, you know, movements of men just choosing to just opt out and just check out and just stay away, because it's like the fear, like the alone is just like, they don't want to end up, you know, feeling or sad or depressed. Like, who wants to feel like that? Who wants to deal with people like this that are just utterly just confusing and don't know what they want and are blaming you because they're confused and they don't know what they want? Absolute idiocracy. So man, please get your passports, book your flights. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. If it ain't foreign, I mean